Good morning, friends. I am doing a little thrifting with some reselling friends today. So I am starting on a different side of town. I am hitting up stores that I don't typically go to, which is awesome. So I can't wait to get in there and see what I find today. So the store I'm heading into is a favorite of a lot of resellers. I don't always have great luck here. I feel like the clothes is better deals than like the homewares, but you never know, so you always got to give it a try. A super cute berry bowl. We all know who was looking for her berry bowl for ages. She found one in her style, which is great, but this one is very cute. So this is that French brand, and I have never seen the lids. I've only ever seen the base, and I've sold them before. So this is the first time I've ever seen one that has a matching lid on top. It's $4.99, but this, I believe, is like a sale color, so it'd be less. This wall plaque is kind of interesting. I'm assuming it's like St. Patrick or something because he has the clover. But yeah, I don't know. It's really cute. It goes on the wall because of the hook on top, and it is $3.99. So I really like the handle on this cutting board. It's $5.99. This is a new color, so it wouldn't be discounted. It has a little bit of wear and scratches, but that's not a huge deal. I have never really been a wood cutting board person, but I feel like I need to kind of start and get rid of my plastic ones because I know they're very bad for you to cut on. And this one is really cool. This is an adorable Bless Your Home little plaque. These types of things, they do have a buyer, so I think I'm gonna get it. So here's one of these stone bookends, and I have sold many of these, even mismatched sets. This is $9.99. I need to go back and look at how much I sell them for to see if this is a good deal to even buy the one. Some cool handmade pottery. This is definitely more like a project piece. This one I like the detail on the side. I think it's really visually interesting. This is the cutest thing in the whole world. $3.99. It's a little camel candle holder, hand carved. This is kind of a pretty pillow. It has all this embroidered detail, and the back of it is like a velvety color. I'm tempted to pick it up because it's only $5.99. This store is known for having really good prices on bags. Like, they don't take the good ones and send them to a boutique. They actually keep them here. And I think I'm going to get this vintage Brighton bag. I love all of the mixed leather pieces, and it's really good deal. It's $14.99. So this store has a lot of decor pieces on top of the aisles, and this is a really cute $14.99 soapstone hippo. I love the color. I rarely see blue, and all the like painted detailing and etched detailing is adorable. So my friend Sarah just found this beautiful coat with the belt, which is always a miracle, but open it up and show them. Look at that tag, you guys. Look at that tag, and then look at this tag, and you're just gonna pass out. So that's definitely coming home with her, and that is the score of the day. So I just found these. They're the mid-century candle holders. They definitely have some burnt details. They're $1.99 a piece, and they're weighted. I may still get it because there's one good side on each. And once you put a candle in it, you would never really know. So I think I'm gonna get them anyways, not to sell, but for me. So I'm always on the hunt for quilts, but rarely do I find a quilt that I like and is a decent price. This is $40, and I love like the black details on it because I feel like that's so rare with the blue. So I'm gonna open up and see the rest of the shape, but I may get it. So I'm kind of loving the vibes of this little mini haul, that all the colors and everything, I feel like it works together. Really excited about this purse. I do like certain types of Brighton purses, not all of them. Sometimes they can get a little, they can just be a lot with all the hearts and stuff. But I like this one and the mixed leather. And then I don't know if I showed you guys this cute little thing. Bless Our Home. I thought it was adorable. And then these are for me. This is for me. And I was talking to my friend Brigitte, who is a reseller. You guys probably know her. She has a YouTube channel, and about cutting this up and sewing it because she does sewing projects. So really excited about maybe doing that over the holiday. So next up is Goodwill. It's right down the road. The last time I was here, it was wildly overpriced. So hopefully today I actually have some good luck. So I just found a set of these holiday teacups, and they're really, really pretty. I feel like my grandma would have loved these. They're $5 each. This kitty bookend is really cute, and it is $20. Seems crazy. It doesn't even have a mate to it. I'm kind of digging this ceramic Christmas tree, even though it's definitely like a hobby piece. It's not signed or anything. It doesn't even have a price on it. I'm scared to ask, given this store's history of pricing, but I think it's kind of cool, like a minimalist tree. A beautiful studio pottery piece is giving me like the inside of a seashell. It is artist sign, but also $20, which just is a little high, I think. So I just found this really cute bow stand. It's $2.99. It's clearly missing something. I'm assuming maybe a votive went in there, and then you could use it as candle holder. So I may go through the glass section and see if there's anything that would fit in there. So this metal lidded box is kind of giving me Pier 1 vibes. It's $7.99. It's really pretty, but I just don't know if there's a market for this because it's kind of like that mixed metal and painted. So here are some Studio McGee Target collab. I think it's a Target collab. Yeah, threshold candles for $3. Love the colors. We have to get them. I wonder what they were priced at when they first were sold, but $3 seems fair. So I'm in the glass aisle and I'm not seeing anything that would be the right size to go in the center of that brass candle holder. Well, the presumed candle holder. I think even that tea light thing is too big. So that's a bummer. So I'm probably going to have to leave it behind. So yep, I am not seeing anything that would fit. So this is a Butterbell, but it is $10 and it's from 2000. So technically vintage next year if you go by Etsy's standards. I won't get it because it's $10, but I'm always looking for Butterbells. So here's a really beautiful handmade mug for $6.99, and there's still margin, but I don't like starting out at that price point. So I ended up not getting anything at that Goodwill stop because, well, the prices and also everything I did pick up ended up having like cracks or a flaw on further inspection. So really annoying. But the next place I'm heading to is one of my favorites in the whole metro area. It's called Gladstone Mercantile. I always recommend it to people because it's everything old world. I feel like I'm stepping into Europe when I go in there. It is phenomenal. So I can't wait to show you guys inside. Right off the bat, I love that head sculpture. It is so cool. It's $65. I think it's actually ceramic. It's phenomenal. I'm in painted box heaven. This one is $21, and then this one is so good too. So it's a little bit more for me in terms of resale, but I love that. You guys know I'm in my fish era, and I love this box. An adorable kitty. You guys know I sell a lot of brass cats, and this one's really large. It's $24, so I think I'm gonna get it. So I actually have one of these vases. This one is $28. It's Italian. I found mine at Value Village, and it's one of my very favorite pieces. I absolutely love this vase. It is $16. It is beautiful. I also feel like I need this fish. Is it not the coolest ashtray? It's $24. It's so good. Look at this painted mirror. It is so cool. Wow, there I am. Hi. It's stunning. It's $24. I've never seen like a pocket mirror like this before, or this big. And this place has a lot of really great oil paintings. Like, look at these cows. Like the most amazing cow paintings. You guys knew I was gonna find at least one Polish box in here, and that one is really cool. It's definitely more brown in person. It's $22. But yeah, made in Poland. I do really love the treasure chest style. Okay, you guys, we are back in my studio space. I have a really exciting haul to show you, mostly because I paid up for a few really good pieces when I went to the Gladstone Mercantile. That place is beautifully curated. It's like going to Europe, frankly. The stuff that's in there, it just has that vibe. I feel like their prices are pretty fair, because if I can find some pieces I think I can resell, then you know that for the average person who's just going there to decorate their home, absolutely, I think the prices are really good. You're gonna pay up a little bit, obviously, more so than like thrift store prices, but for like a curated vintage shop, it's wonderful. So I have some great things to show you. I figured we should start with the stuff that I got at the thrift store, and then we'll make our way to like the really good stuff. Now, you guys saw me buy this on camera, and you guys are probably thinking, Andi, didn't you buy something you wanted to turn into a coat recently? And you're right, I have this blanket and now I have a quilt, both of which I want to turn into coats. So, will I do this project? I don't know, but my mother-in-law is coming in to town for the holidays. She knows a thing or two about sewing. I'm hoping she can maybe help me, advise me. So, surprise to my mother-in-law. We have a project or two to complete, but I was really excited to find this. It does not smell bad, which is a miracle because I feel like quilts, after a certain point, they always smell a little old. And I don't think this guy is very old. I'm not 100% convinced that he's not necessarily something that was machine made, like not a person who like did it themselves, like maybe a company. Because back in the day, like the Laura Ashley days, when I was growing up, quilts were a thing and we had a lot of quilts, and now they're, you know, they're vintage, but they're not like antique. So that doesn't bother me because I think it's really lovely. The colors are really good. So anyways, I was very excited about this find. So I don't typically show you guys like the clothes and accessories that I pick up because a lot of times if I'm gonna keep them, I don't necessarily show you guys, and I'm not buying a lot of this stuff anyways. But this bag being a vintage Brighton bag, I thought it was great because it was giving me like Coach vibes. There's a certain type of Coach purse that is extremely collectible. People love them. I like to watch videos of them like rehabbing them and cleaning them up. It's like very sensory, very ASMR. And so I thought this one kind of reminded me of a Coach bag, you know, because Brighton bags can get a little embellished, like with hearts, you know, and things. And this one I thought was very understated for a Brighton bag that usually has a lot of blinging hardware on it. And this was just a really cool piece. It's a great shape and it was only $14.99, which I thought was great. So I have a little bit of cleanup to do with this, and then I'm probably gonna sell it in one of my booths. So I actually picked up these candle holders. They are wildly damaged, you could see where they were burnt. But I figure if I put a candle in both of them and turn them to this side, you won't really notice the fact that they were burnt. Now, if these were in perfect shape, like in terms of no burning on the top, I mean, the base and the wood is beautiful. It doesn't even need to be oiled. It's in really good shape. If these were pristine, they would be worth a lot of money, but they sadly caught fire. So they were $1.99 each, so $4 for the pair, and I feel like I'm just gonna use them for my own like personal home. I've always loved these style of candle holders because they're, you know, very simplistic, very mid-century, and my home being with the wood paneling and being very 70s, these will look great. So I was very excited about this find, even though they were damaged. And the last thing I got at the thrift store was this adorable Bless Our Home duck plaque. This type of stuff people love right now because of the cottage core and like the English countryside. And this definitely screams like country home, like sweet country home. I mean, look at the heart in the center. It's just absolutely adorable. It's $4. I think someone's gonna want it. Anytime I have these types of plaques in my Etsy shop, they always sell. So I was looking to see what this says. Oh, 1987. So that's when this was popular, which kind of makes sense because that's when like country decor was super hot. I definitely remember that from my childhood, like so much country decor, and that is coming back into style, which for better or for worse. So anyways, this will be available on Etsy. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the stuff that I got at the Gladstone Mercantile. So I'm gonna break a few hearts right now. This guy already sold. So before I filmed this video, I decided to shine it up and get it listed because it's, you know, obviously a holiday decor piece and there's only a certain window to sell these when they're like super in demand, obviously leading up to Christmas. And this one sold in a flash to one of my regular buyers. Thank you, like always. And I just thought this was great. I paid up for this, but I thought because it's so ornate, it was worth the money. So I paid $54 for this. So thankfully it's going to California where the shipping is a little bit more reasonable and to one of my regular buyers. But I thought this was a stunning deer. And once I shined it up, because it was in rough, like dingy shape, I almost kept it for myself. And my husband was like, ooh, that's a really good deer. And anytime he shows interest in something I pick up, I'm like, ooh, should I keep it? You know, because he doesn't always, like he likes that this is what I do for a living because he's excited, you know, for me because I get excited, but he doesn't always personally get excited about what I'm bringing home. But when he does, I'm always like, ooh, should I keep it? He really likes it. This is rare. So anyways, I sold this. Sorry about that. But one thing that is going to be available for you guys is this adorable cat, and this is huge. Now I did not shine her up. She was 24, very, very solid. I thought she was beautiful. Cat stuff sells, cat brass, cat stuff sells. And this is the biggest one I think I have ever found out that was in my price range. So I think I may shine her up because see these spots right here of tarnish that have gone, you know, more greeny. You can actually get that stuff out. I know a lot of people, they would see and be like, ooh, it's ruined. You can't ever, you know, return it to its, you know, beginning luster like when it was made, and you absolutely can. A lot of this stuff can actually be cleaned off if you know the techniques. So I actually have linked down below like my videos that I do for cleaning brass and all my tips. And so in case you were like, well, how do you clean your brass? How do you get this stuff off? I explain in those videos. So next brass piece you guys will recognize because I actually just bought and sold this recently. So I went to a big sourcing event a few weeks ago and found this, sold it. And then I was out, you know, with my reselling friends, same group of people actually. So they must be my good luck charm for finding these. And so Andra found this for me because she's like, didn't you just find and sell this? I'm like, yeah. She's like, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, because when you can sell the same thing over and over, it's way more efficient on Etsy, which is why I tend to pick up a lot of the same stuff. So this is only $12, which is great because I'll put on the screen what I sold the last one for. But yeah, I was really excited. So yeah, Andra found this for me, and she also found this at the shop, and she wasn't gonna get it. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna get it. This is only $4. I love vintage Halloween stuff, but it's hard to find true vintage Halloween. Oftentimes it's like the cheapy stuff from Target or the dollar store, you know, just a few years ago that shows up in the thrift store versus like actual vintage cute stuff like this that's like hand painted. I mean, look at that spider. He's absolutely adorable. So yeah, these were found by her and I really appreciate it because I absolutely love these when she showed them to me. A couple more things to show you. I got this amazing brass vase. Now I walked past this several times in that shop and I was like, oh, every time I was like, should I get it? Then I would like go do something else, come back around and I'm like, oh man, should I get it? So I felt like because I was coming back to it that much, it needed to come home with me. It was $16. I love the black and then the gold brass. I love the mix of it and the style is just really pretty. The shape is lovely too. It reminds me of like a pomegranate, probably because we're in pomegranate season right now and I'm seeing them all over the grocery store. But I thought that this shape of vase, I have never really seen that before. And so that's another reason why it kind of caught my eye. So anyways, this will be available for you guys. Now the final brass piece I am so excited about. And you guys know I'm in my fish era. I love anything fish right now. And so of course I saw this and I had to bring it home. I mean, look at that mouth. Now these were ashtrays back in the day. What wasn't an ashtray at this point? And it was $24. But I thought it was absolutely so cool. I thought it looked like a creature from a storybook, right? Does this not look like a creature from a storybook that like swallows a boat? Now you'll be surprised. I'm planning to sell this. I think I am. The more I hold them, the more I love them. So I don't know at this point. We will see. We will see. But I just thought it was just, he's just so very, very good. So very good. And I just, you know, I just had to bring him home. Okay, so that's everything I got that day. I was sourcing with some of my reseller friends. Now, my friend Sarah, who scored that amazing coat, bless her heart, she picked up this awesome band tee for me. I wear a lot of band tees in the summer. I don't know how that became like my thing, but I do. And so she found this and she's like, this looks like it belongs to you. And I am a Guns N' Roses fan, and this is 85, which is not far from my birthday. So yeah, I was really excited about this shirt. So thank you so much, Sarah, for picking this up for me. So I just realized I forgot one more thing. I also got this adorable hand for $8, and this is going in my personal hand collection. Okay, everyone, so that is all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. It was so fun shopping with my reselling friends. I have linked their information on the screen, and then definitely check them out below in the description box. And one of my reselling friends, Brigitte, who we were shopping with, she has a YouTube channel. She was also shooting footage that day, so make sure you check out her video when it goes live. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between my haul videos here on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram. Anything that's going to be available for sale for you guys will be linked down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.